homework in the morning. Circle numbers. Box a keyword. This is really weird. There's not any word that says like in all. There is how many, I guess, so we could maybe subtract. This is your keyword for multiplying. Box of. If you see of 1/4 of 24, board to paper, write that above solve. If you see of a number, a fraction of a number means multiply. A fraction of a number means what? Multiply. So if it's of something else, of means multiply. Great, keep on your desk and I'll check it as independent. Okay. Let's multiply it. I'm going to show you a model and then we'll solve it here. This is what I need to see on homework. If you don't like the model method, it doesn't need to be on homework, but it does need to be on your notes. If you're not writing a model on notes, it will be off task. Here's how we do the model. We're going to make one giant bar, and this is equal to 24. This is all the students in Fletcher's class. Well, this bar needs to be split up 4 different sections. There's 1, 2, 3. How much does each section actually represent? Well, in my head, I'm thinking 24 divided by the sections. 24 divided by 4 is silent hands. 24 divided by 4 is how much per section, Hendrix? 6. If this makes your brain kind of hurt because it's just going too slow, that's okay. Roll with us and we'll eventually make the model go away if it doesn't help you. Well, let's see if the model actually works. 1/4 of them is how many had good homework. So our answer is 6. Let's see if we get the same way, but with arithmetic. Arithmetic is the thing we're heading towards the 7th grade. We don't want to keep drawing all these models because it just takes too much time and it's kind of time consuming and a little bit tedious. Flies attacking me. Set this up. Whenever you have a number times a fraction, you need to get that whole number written as a fraction. What is 24 as a fraction going to look like? Allie. Beautiful. Any number that's a whole number can be written over 1. From here, you could multiply the top then the bottom, but we're going to practice cross-canceling. If 4 and 24 have a common factor, I can divide it. What's the greatest common factor of 4 and 24? Do you guys remember the birthday cake thing? So we could do that. If you can do it in your head, that works too. What is the GCF of 4 and 24? Sunny? So, okay, so 4 can go into 4 and 4 can go into 24. So we're going to say the GCF is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Cross it out. 24 divided by 4 is 6, like Sunny said. Cross cancel worked. Multiply across. 6 times 1 is whole class. 6. 1 times 1 is 6 over 1 is the same as what number? It's 6. So you can rewrite it as 6. Put it in a sentence or label it 6 students had good homework. I don't know why they're cleaning their homework because then it would get all wet and soapy. No. Yeah. It was lame. That's why I pushed the button. Example 2, volunteer to read it. No. You've already missed the whole first example. Tatum, go.
Example 2, John
Let me finish example 3.
Spent 3/4 of his money at the store. How much money did John spend at
What's
the
the
store?
key word for this problem? Spent is 1, but spend could mean subtract. There's one other word, Allie, what is it? Anything that says a fraction of a number means multiply. Do you guys remember your homework last night or Friday?
Yeah.
It said like 1/2 of 10. That means 1/2 times 10, 3/4 of 20. Write that. Stop whistling, please. How do I rewrite 20 as a fraction again? 20 over 1. Save this for later. We're going to do 2 more models, and then you'll basically be done with models for a while, unless it helps you. The whole thing equals 20. There are 4 sections. Well, how much does one section equal? Abraham, what is 20 divided by 4? Do you know that off the top of your head? Or what times 4 is 20? Good. So each section is 5. Let's fill it in. 5, 10, 15. If he has 3 out of 4, what's his total? Silent hand. If he has 3/4 of this, Abraham, what is it? Stop. It's on the hundreds chart. It'd be 15. So there's the roundabout model. To picture it in the back of your head, pocket that model. Let's actually do the arithmetic. Can I cross cancel anything from 4 and 20 or 4 and 3? Good, Jackson. 4 goes into 21. 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 20. Josiah, turn. Stop. 4 goes into 25 times. Board of paper, Josiah. We just cross cancel. That's a key part today. So I have 3 times 5 on top, 1 times 1 on bottom. 3 times 5 whole class, 15. 3 times 5 whole class. 3 times 5 whole class.
15.
3 times 5 whole class.
15.
Pay attention, please. If you're just doing something to be silly, it'll be counted as off task. 15 over 1 is 15. So as a sentence, this is $15 dollars spent, or he spent $15. He spent $15. Last example, Baron, please read it. Kyland.
Kylan has 9 coins in his pocket. 1/3 of Kylan's coins are coins. David has 12 coins in his pocket. One over 2 of David's coins are quarters. How many quarters do David? Kylan has.
What's that? What's that? What'd you say? Okay, raise your hand if you have a comment. I'm going to read it again, Josiah. That's your third. Kylan has 9 coins in his pocket. 1/3 of the Kylan's coins are quarters. David has 12 coins in his pocket. Half of David's coins are quarters. How many quarters do David and Kylan have together? Underline that part. What is different from this problem than example 1 or 2? Get something, 20 seconds. Get ready to turn and talk. What is different between example 3 and example 1 and 2? There's a few differences. Turn and talk to your partner. Go. Josiah, what do you think? Do you agree? There's 4 numbers. There's that 9, right? Yeah, what is that gonna do?
So you have like 9 just because it's a word doesn't mean it's not a number. So you would make that like number 4, then you put a 1 under it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me one difference, Tatum.
Instead of the actual number, it says 9.
So there's 9. I heard from Josiah. What did you say? Or
So just
Baron?
because it's like a number doesn't.
Yeah, that is a number. Baron, what was your comment? And we've discovered there's 4. Voice off. If you're still talking to a partner, we'll clean up that procedure in a few weeks, but when I ring the bell, you're silent. Charlotte?
You're adding.
Oh. There's 1 here that says together, so we also have to add at some point. Pocket that and we'll address it later. For this problem, there are 2 things happening. There are Kylands, quarters or coins. Write Kyland above the top. Write David on the bottom. Board of paper, row 1. So we actually have 2 problems in one. Kyland has 9 coins and 1/3 of them are quarters. Kyland has 9 coins, 1/3 of them are quarters. Board of paper, make sure you have both of those written. Then you have David's coins. David has 12 coins, and half of them are quarters. We're going to solve and figure out how many quarters they have. Then we have to deal with how many they have together. And go back to what Charlotte told us. How many times do I break apart this model to show 1/3, Baron? Okay, and do I fill up 1 or 2 sections? Okay, and if there were 9 coins in total, how much is each section, Baron? 9 divided by 3 is?
3.
Okay, so you have 3, then 6, and then 9. Divide David's up into 2 sections. He has 1 out of 2. If the total is 12, how much is each section going to be? If the total is 12, how much is each section? I have 1 here. 2, 1/2. If I have 12 total, what's that section? I'll take a hint. If I head up. Colin. Good. So if he has 1 of those, his total is 6. Kylan has 1, his total is 3. Let's multiply and see if we get 3 on the top, 6 on the bottom for Kylan and David. 1/3 times 9 over 1. Let's do the arithmetic for it. And I'm going to pause here. Hendrix, I think that's your second. Model is a way to do this problem, but if it confuses you, just set it to the side. I wanted to show you the model first so you could have it in your head if you get stuck, but the arithmetic on the right side is what I want you to focus on. Can I cross cancel 1 with 1 or 3 with 9? Tatum.
3 with 9, which would equal 1 and 3.
Good. 3 times 1 is 3, 1 times 1 is 1. So this does come to 3, which works. It matches my model. 1/2 times 12 over 1. Evelyn, can I cross cancel? What 2 numbers? (12) divided by 2 is 6. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Multiply across and you get 6 over 1, or 6. So 3 is the amount Kylan has. 6 is the amount of quarters David has. How much do they have altogether? Colin, tell me what you did, then the answer.
I added 3 plus 6.
Because we're looking for all together, we're going to add them, and your total is 6 plus 3, or 9. Be careful, we're going to start entering into the word problems where there are 2 operations going on, multiplication and addition. Think through it before you just spit out an answer. 9 quarters total is your answer. You have 5, 10, 15, perfect. It says partner work, this is actually bronze.